Welcome to another video. So today's video is about the West African deportation. So Ghana has agreed to receive all West African nationals that are being deported from the US. So all of them will arrive in Ghana first, and then they will move to their various countries. Okay, President Mahama made this statement. Okay, he said some of them has arrived already. Some of them are already in Ghana and they've opted to go home. Meanwhile, most of them are Nigerians. So some of them are already at home right now as we speak. I'm going to leave you to watch some of the videos because Ghanaians are already reacting. They said they don't want some Nigerians to get stuck in Ghana, that if you are arriving in Ghana, make sure that you are going straight to your country. I'm going to allow you to watch the rest of the video. Stay tuned for more.
And we agreed with them that West African nationals, were acceptable because all our fellow West Africans don't need a visa to come to our country. So if they decided to travel from US to Accra, they don't need a visa anyway. So if you're bringing our colleague West Africans back, that's okay. And so I think that agreement has been activated, and a first batch of 14 nationals came. Several of them were Nigerian brothers. They opted to go back home. And so we put them on buses, to be able to go back home. One of them was a Gambian who is not as easy. You have to get him an air ticket to be able to facilitate his travel. So what we've done is contacted their embassy to let them know of his presence so that they can facilitate his return to Gambia. And so that's the issue with regards to deportations and arrivals. West Africa has the protocol of free movement. And so any West African is free to come to Ghana and be able to stay for 90 days. And so if they decide to bring them, we don't have a problem accepting them. Then with regards to the GIPC Act, we are living in a new environment. We have the ECOWAS Trade Liberalization Scheme. We have the African Continental Free Trade Area that wants us to open our markets to each other. And so the former protective regime is changing. And so we need to review the GIPC Act to be able to take cognizance of that. And aside from that, there's limited foreign direct investment in the whole world. And so you need to place yourself in a position where you're able to attract as much foreign investment as possible. So when you put a barrier of $1 million, there are people who, with $500,000 can open a manufacturing establishment. But because you say he must show $1 million of transferred capital into the country, then you shut out that investor. And that's why, as part of the GIPC review, we're removing the minimum requirement so that anybody who wants to come and set up a business in Ghana to provide employment for our people is welcome to come. But that is different from the issue of the markets. And so there's advocacy that we should review that issue with markets. The current law restricts retail sector to only Ghanaians. And there are people who argue that it's anti-competition and so many other things. But of course, in most countries, you want to reserve a certain portion of the economy for your people. And so Parliament is going to look at it, and eventually whatever law they pass is what we have to
Ghana accept 14 illegal migrants from USA. Mind you, some of these people, they have committed very serious crime. So the president of Ghana, John Mahama, he confirmed this and said that these people, they arrived yesterday. So he said that they talked with USA and agreed that he is going to accept, Ghana is going to accept the West African countries. So the people who arrived yesterday, they are from Nigeria and Gambia. So Ghana did not disclose if they are going to receive more illegal migrants from USA. But what they said is that they are going to receive illegal migrants from the West West Africa countries, since they don't need visa to enter Ghana, so they are okay receiving these people from West African country. So this means that they can receive any amount of illegal migrants from USA. Mind you, Nigeria was requested to receive illegal migrants from USA, but they said, no, you are not going to use us like that. Of 4 countries, I never thought that Ghana will ever accept this type of arrangement with USA. I never saw this coming. So far, Eswatini is receiving illegal migrants from USA. Rwanda, they are going to receive 250 illegal migrants from USA. South Sudan is okay with receiving with any amount of illegal migrants from USA. And now Ghana, they said that they can receive illegal migrants from West Africa from USA.
Guys, breaking news. President Trump is forcing and pressuring 5 West African countries to accept people who are being deported from the United States. These 5 Western African countries include Gabon, Guinea-Bissau, Senegal, and another country is called Mauritania and Liberia. Guys, this is ridiculous. I don't know how much money they're going to offer them, but if I was those African countries, I would accept them, and I accept them, and I accept them, and I accept them. But on condition that they have to take care of them. All right? This is breaking news. This is an article from Wall Street Journal. And Wall Street Journal is giving all these details. If you want to see that, just Google it and you're going to get that information from straight away from the sources, guys. Subscribe, like, and follow me on this Twitter.
Yes, so my family, how we all do, I hope say we all do fine. From February to now, the US government don't deport up to 42 Sierra Leoneans them. First, when they make the announcements, I'll be 41. Later, and they give the update say they don't deport another one, we make 42. Then also updates we say, likely by December, they go deport up to 2,000 Sierra Leoneans them. But wait and watch this video.
The last main incident took the look into them. From February this year to September, we don't get 41 Sierra Leoneans deported from USA, that is United States of America. Now Salon brothers and now Salon sisters. But the procedure is American Embassy, anytime they can inform we, whether they come. So we get partners, we get represented in the airport. They can escort it to we profile them. They just left them loose, just like any suspect. Somebody they can sign for her. They're not a suspect too. But that person way in be done there. They know most of the way they don't get address. They say we don't go now all time. These are no some family they did. So any reputable somebody can sign for them. If that person misconduct himself again, and that person will give contact. So for now we get 41. The names are there, but now they disclose the names for stigmatization. So if finally we left Salon, we for Lex Salon, the record we'll get from now to December, deported there for part 2,000 Sierra Leoneans.
So I want for no wait till I take now.
In terms of deportation, we have been cooperating with U.S. authorities. We have so far been formally notified of 188 Ghanaians on President Trump's deportation list. Our embassies in New York and Washington have been complying with our counterparts in the United States, and so far travel certificates are promptly issued once we see the evidence and it's clear that you really are in violation of U.S. law, and they have every right, just as we also have every right to deal with those who are violating our laws, who are in breach of our laws. And you do know that Ghana also every now and then carries out deportations, even prosecute and imprison foreigners who violate our laws. So we know that every country reserves the right to carry out these sanctions in compliance with their laws.